Hello and welcome back to Moving Forward. I'm your host, Rachel Salyer. We're here at the St. Joseph's Family Center in Akron for the United Way of Summit County's 11th Annual Volunteer Celebration. You just saw a story about the Pangel family, who are just a few of the many people being honored tonight. With me now are Nick and Noah Pangel. So guys, how does it feel to be honored at tonight's event?
It feels good.
Yeah. So tell us a little more about your volunteer work that you do with the pets.
Well, it's really fun because you feel like you're unique and you don't really know a lot of people that do it, and so it's just fun to do too.
I mean, we basically go there, we help out the animals, we clean their kennels, we clean out the litter boxes, and it's cleaning basically.
And like you guys mentioned in the video, this isn't something you had to do, this isn't something your mom made you do, this was all on your own. So what inspired you to get involved like this?
Well, we got our dog at One of a Kind. That's when we first heard about it. We had no idea this was even here. And we got him at a gas station, part of a gas station, and then they moved to a bigger building. And so we just really liked how they would take care of the animals, I guess.
And what's your guys' favorite part of working with the animals?
Definitely playing with the dogs.
Same.
Now, who was that little black dog we saw in the video that was so cute, that was licking your face?
Is it Charlie?
Yeah, it was Charlie.
Is it hard not to take every single pet home that you see?
Yeah. That's
We have
pretty much
that
the
talk
hardest
with our
part.
mom every time we get home.
So what would you say to So what would you guys say to other kids to encourage them to get involved the way you have?
Just hearing their stories just makes you want to help them out. If not, then it's really all.
I actually have a friend that does this, but she only can go because she has a dog allergy.
Oh.
And so it inspired her because I had told her about One of a Kind, and she came from Brazil.
Oh, cool.
So, and there's a lot of other people that are animal lovers at my homeroom, in my classroom, and they love animals, and it's just kind of inspiring too.
Well, Nick and Noah, congratulations, and I'm sure we'll see a lot more great things from you in the future.
Thank you.
We just spoke with Nick and Noah Pangel, two volunteers being recognized tonight at United Way's 11th Annual Volunteer Celebration. Let's head back inside and check out the rest of the event. We're here at the 11th Annual Volunteer Celebration for United Way, and I'm here with Andrea Metzler, the Director of Volunteer Services. How are you today?
I'm good, how are you?
Good. So can you tell us a little bit about tonight's event?
Yeah, tonight's event is just to celebrate volunteers in Summit County. It's a way for the different agencies to submit stories about their volunteers, to just give them a little accolade and say thank you without having to have the extra cost to the agency themselves.
And can you tell us about some of the volunteers being honored tonight?
They range from younger children all the way up to retirees, and they all do amazing things. It's really pretty awesome to see the stories. Specifically, some of the ones in the videos, the Pangel family works with animals, and of course that tugs at your heartstrings no matter who you are. And then there's just a variety of some other ladies that are working at a school, and just everybody giving back, and it's really nice to see.
And obviously these volunteers don't do this to get recognition, but why do you think that it's important to have something like this to recognize these people?
I think everybody likes someone to say thank you once in a while, no matter what the chore is. Even at home, people like to get a thank you every once in a while. So even the ones that are a little more shy about receiving recognition appreciate just a little pat on the back once a year or so, as often as you can give it, but if we can only do it once a year, it's nice.
And how did you first get involved with United Way?
I've actually been in the nonprofit business for about 8 years now, so I was on the other side of things, submitting volunteer stories to the volunteer celebration, and then came to work for United Way about 6 months ago. So it's nice to be able to see the other side of the event and really get to spend time with all the different agencies and help them appreciate their volunteers.
And what are some of the other organizations you've worked with?
And again, they run from small to large, so we deal with like your Habitat for Humanity, one-of-a-kind pet shelter, Weather Vane Playhouse, trying to think of some more, Greenleaf Community Center, just all kinds of different, from A to Z, Ronald McDonald House, you name it, there's all kinds of people doing great things.
And how can other people watching this now get involved with United Way or maybe with some of the other organizations that are being honored tonight?
We actually have the Volunteer Center is a referral center, so it's really easy to get involved. What we do is we save you the hassle of calling 50 different agencies and looking for volunteer work. You can go to our website, which is www.uwsummit.org, and click on volunteer and then click here to search for opportunities. And it will allow you to search for any opportunity based on a particular agency, your availability, or even a particular interest, whether it be animals, children, anything like that. And it'll sort through all the opportunities available.
And how else does United Way honor their volunteers throughout the year?
Again, we're always saying thank you to people. We appreciate a handwritten note here and there. We have a lot of different awards that United Way gives away. I think that we do a really good job letting people know that they're appreciated and that, hopefully they come back for more because of that.
So what's going on tonight? What are the things that are going to take place inside the event?
Well, right now, as we're speaking, there's a little bit of a social half hour so that people can kind of mingle with each other, talk to some other people about what they're doing and how they're doing it. And then our program starts and our board president will speak as well as the president of United Way. And then we have David James from Akron Public Schools who will be speaking just a little bit about how they use volunteers and just volunteering in Summit County in general. And then we'll be calling the names of all the people that were submitted for their stories this evening and giving them a certificate of recognition. And then we'll see our video with our 4 nominees. And at the end of that, we'll just kind of begin a big thank you and a round of applause for everybody that volunteers and get everybody out in a reasonable amount of time, which they also appreciate.
Well, Andrea, thank you so much for sitting down with us and speaking with us and for putting on such a great event for these volunteers.
Thanks for having me.
Now let's take a look at some of the events happening here at the 11th Annual United Way Volunteer Celebration. We're here at United Way of Summit County's 11th Annual Volunteer Celebration. The event is in full swing, so let's go take a look at another group of women being honored tonight, Reimer CLC's Fab 4.
Reimer has 4 fabulous women who happen to be moms who value our school so much that they are willing to give up all of their time to come and help us and to do whatever it is we ask of them and whatever it is we need and not ask for anything back.
I love working with kids ever since I was a teenager.
Reimer students and staff love them.
I just have this fantasy just to be everybody's mom. If they need something, I try to help them the best I can.
I have kids here that call me mom, that are used to me.
And a lot of other kids, they kind of say, hi mom, hi mom.
Crystal has such an organized mind, it's amazing.
She makes mistakes and it's my job to keep track where she's at all times.
I just recently sent a letter home saying we'd have a second non-uniform day in March and it would be March 17th. And Crystal said, you do know March 17th is a Saturday. I said, I do now. Danielle is my silent one. She's just around doing things. And anything you ask Danielle to do, she never questions. Tanya will usually say, what do you want me to do? What can I do? It means the world to us. Hope usually stays for the entire morning.
I'm the kind of person that doesn't want to see a kid left out.
There are 4 great ladies and 4 great moms. We're glad to have them. We're very lucky.
I just interact with them, talk to them if they're feeling sad. If they want me to help them with something, I'm always there.
I help out with breakfast and lunch. I open up the packages like the kindergartners.
I do the clothing room.
She assisted me taking everything down to the spare workroom that we have, and she's got it organized. Boys' clothes, girls' clothes, sizes, different types. I could have never done it.
I go in and go through the clothes, and I'll know that somebody else has been in there because the clothes will be all messed up, and I have to go in there and refold and, you know, and stuff like that.
We've come to count on them. And I just don't want us to ever lose sight of how valuable their time is that they're giving to us. I don't want to take advantage of them.
We're a team. We help each other out.
If there's a problem that one of us can't solve, one of the other volunteers can, you know, try to help the other ones.
Everyone is great.
If anybody has any issues, we can go to them, like to each other.
It makes me feel good if I'm having a bad day or whatever. I come up for lunch and the kids will come hug me and they'll be all, you know, nice.
One of us are having a bad day, the other one's there to always talk and try to cheer them up. Everybody's like just a big family.
We have parents who care about our school. They care about our kids. They care about the entire Reimer community. They truly are a family.
We're here at the United Way of Summit County's 11th Annual Volunteer Celebration. You just saw a story on the Fab 4 from Reimer CLC. Let's head back in and take a look at some of the other volunteers.
In 2011, 58,741 people volunteered in our area. There was over 1,701,084 hours given of volunteer time. I think that's outstanding. We know that services by groups and companies did over 61,000 people volunteer with over 1.75 million hours. I think that deserves a round of applause, don't you?
It really is incredible to see all of the amazing work these volunteers have put into bettering our community. Today on Moving Forward, we had the opportunity to speak with Michael Gaffney and Andrea Metzler from United Way of Summit County about the organization's history, its goals for the future, and the volunteer celebration. We also saw 2 stories about some of the volunteers in our area. Be sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter at ztvmovingforward. For the latest clips and episodes, visit ztvmovingforward.com. From all of us here on the Moving Forward team, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
This program was produced by ZTV at the University of Akron. To find out how you can make Emmy-winning media, visit the UA School of Communication online. ZTV. Make media. Make a difference.